we're living in a time where I believe that, especially today is the summer solstice this night. That's why I look the way I look. I am so sweaty. I believe it was the hottest day of the year up until now in Germany. And I just went to the river to have a ritual, a summer solstice ritual, to release everything and let it pass in the past few 6 months and then move forward with new intention. And I believe that we're living in a time where right now this quest for who I am is over. People are no longer in this like super spiritual psychosis, like collectively, but now it's really about what am I using my awareness for? Because the truth is, you get to create the life of your dreams. And yes, I also speak about power dynamics, I speak about capitalism, racism, hierarchy, I speak about the patriarchy and all of those oppressive systems that we have all been infiltrated with, indoctrinated with by the human condition, right? That's part of a system that has been in place for centuries now. And I still do believe that even within the system, you have to empower yourself so much so you can get to the place which you would call manifesting and creating the life that you want. And I believe that at this breaking point, for me, that's the intention that I'm setting for me and the collective that I speak to, is that we're no longer questing and finding who we are. You hopefully have found that. If you haven't and you want to go deeper with that, that's what I do in my original method. So come join me. It starts on July 3rd. And the first part of the program is reading your chart, having your blueprint, your astrological blueprint, and then the gene keys and human design, which is also like interwoven with astrology, but really knowing who you are, but then also not necessarily questioning it, but reflecting yourself in the chart and being like, yeah, that's true. Now I know what this is. I have words for it. I know where it comes from. And the next phase that we are in now is about applying who we have been, who we have become by this quest for knowledge of self. So, who are you now? And how are you dealing with life? How are you dealing with yourself, with your talents, with your gifts, with your creativity, and also with your body, with your routines, and also with the people in your life, the relationships you have. And also, then, how are you building business? How are you transforming your gifts into your personality, into your relationships, and then into giving to your community? That's exactly my framework. That's how I see it. Business is community service, right? To carve out your talents, create a business around it, and then serving from the heart. Like you're the business, and some people will get the most amount of your love, of your stewardship through your business. So you create your business and then you serve your community with uplifting them through the solution you have created with your business. All right. So that's the intention that I'm setting on from here on, to really be in alignment with my gifts and my business, and to continue to create for you, for the people that I am here to serve, to speak to, and to continue to evolve and get clearer in my signal and my message, and to be of service. That's really my intention, to be of the highest service with my gifts and talents in this world. That's all that I want for now. All right. And be richly compensated for it, of course, as well. So, what is your intention for the summer solstice? And moving on from here, having found who you are more or less, what is the next step? And if the next step for you is to create a brand around your identity, who you truly are, I always say the way I create brands is to really excavate who you already are, but just to put it in a system, really be aware of what's going on here. A big part of my signature program, again, is power hierarchies, being aware of capitalism, being aware of patriarchy, being aware of racism, and not being systems blind, right? Because people are also not systems blind, okay? And people are always motivated by the pursuit of power and privilege. So we have to know that in order to position ourselves right with our gifts, with our mission, with our people, with our service, and our vehicle, our tool, our way of serving the community. And by serving our community, this is how we enrich ourselves, right? We first give through our business, and then we get through the compensation. And that we can do everywhere, including especially on social media. And I always like to say, claim your digital real estate and set up your home. Create something, literally continue to create, continue to build, and let yourself evolve, right? A house is not built in a day. So this is exactly how we are approaching the social media presence. And this is what I teach in my original method. I know right now, looking that sweaty, I probably look like the best brand coach that there is. So if that speaks to you, the sign up, the waiting list is open. You find the link in the description box down below, and I'm looking forward to see you inside. Until the next time, you are a force of nature, and I'm looking forward to see you act like it.